Hello, dear viewers. My name is Valerie, and I'm delighted to welcome you to our channel. Today, we have a special guest with us, Andrey Syrchin, the CEO of Cresco Capital, a wealth management company. Hello, Andrey.
Hello, Valerie.
So today we will discuss the most current economic topics, including US market, oil trends, economic situation in China, and our fund performance, of course. So let's get started. In the very beginning, I suggest to talk about global economic situation. What is your perspective on the current global economic situation, including inflation and monetary policy, and how does it impact investment decisions?
Oh, so many questions, Valerie, in one question. It's quite difficult to start with something, you know.
Yeah.
I think we are in a quite interesting position right now all over the world, and you cannot say that somewhere in any angle is the situation is good and stable and the picture is clear. So some circumstances happening every day, and we can see quite high inflation all over the world still. So we are still 2 times above the target, and it's quite difficult right now to make a prognosis when we will see the standard inflation when Fed expect 2%, and it's not easy right now. I think to get started with a clear economic program while we are in high inflation. So I think a lot of smart people are struggling in making a prognosis. I would not do that right now. I'm thinking of what to do while we are in this situation. And right now, I think the world is not so simple as many analytics says, and everybody expects right now that we will see clear picture, and the Fed will start reducing the rate already in spring or in summer. I'm not expecting that. I think that Fed has fantastic possibilities to reduce the inflation rate while the economy is still growing and still strong. So I'm not sure that they finished to rise the rates, and I think we can see quite soon the changes in Powell's speech, and possibly we can see another movement up. And if this will happen, of course, situation on the market will not be so positive like we see right now. And we had a quite good Christmas rally. It was almost the highest growth during last 5-7 years. We made a quite quick comeback to the historical heights in US markets. So we are expecting right now that discussions can go back to tough monetary policy, and possibly we can see another raise of the interest rates from Fed.
Okay. So, Andrey, don't you think that we are going through a global crisis time right now that lasts for 3 years, maybe, from pandemic?
I think the situation is quite clear. To make rate cuts, the Fed need to have a right for that, and the right will come only with some problems. Right now, the global world seems like a safe haven. We don't have too much inflation, the growing economy in many countries, and the World Bank prognose for next year about 2% the growth of the world economy, and it's not so bad, and why Fed should cut the rates? Why Fed should make more easy life for the debt market? No, I think they will require something more tough, and this can happen, and then Fed will have a right to make cash injections. Right now, they don't have these capabilities, and they don't have the right to change the monetary policy. So I am waiting really deep breath on the market. Yeah, we need to have some stress. It should be big bank who will become a bankrupt like in 2008, or I don't know, the big company or big fight among the two biggest economics, US and China, or maybe some circumstances can happen which market doesn't expect. Also, many analytics talking about debt crisis. We have a debt crisis right now. Not many companies from S&P 500 can afford themselves to serve such high rates debt, continuing buybacks, which we can see from the biggest companies on the market. I think this cannot run forever.
Okay, thank you very much. The next question is about the situation on the oil market, which has been very tense lately due to geopolitics. So, in your opinion, what changes are waiting for us in the oil market particularly, and how can this affect global investment strategies?
The oil market is quite interesting right now, and we can see strong demand. First of all, we can see strong demand. And the recession which analytics expect next year is the driver for the market correction. So we have seen the drop in WTI futures from 95 to 74. It's quite big, comeback, and quite strong and fast correction, which we saw. But the demand is there, Very important, of course, what will Saudi do on the next OPEC meeting. We will see it in the end of November. So let's see what they will say and what will happen. But I expect that at least for 6 months, the demand is very high. Right now we have a high season. We have cuts from the Saudi and Russian OPEC, quite strong cuts. Of course, we can see the highest production in the US, but the problems with the shipment, the problems with the development, the problems with the investments in oil sector, which were not done properly last 3-5 years. So all these problems are making stress on the markets. And I am still expecting the oil prices about $100 per barrel next 3 to 5 months. I think we will see the comeback from the oil to the highest rates of this year.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the next question is about the new president of Argentina, one of the hottest topics this week. What impact do you think Javier Milei could have on the country's economy and the Latin American region in general? So what is he going to do?
It's very interesting, Argentina last 20-30 years is a big problem actually on the map. From the one side, it can be a big economy which have a lot of resources, which have a quite good and strong population, and possibilities are there. But always some happenings appears, and we saw a lot of debt problems with Argentina. And I think that people are tired about the classical management of the country. That's why they took, a special person who is maybe engaged in international new processes and have a hope to change the situation in economic. Of course, everybody waiting the economic impact from the new government, and we as a market players, we saw that this guy is completely positive about cryptocurrencies, and a lot of crypto tycoons are expecting some good movements from Argentina. Let's see what they will do, but the main problems right now there is about the debt and about the relationship with US, and I think that's why the British government and British society supported him, and he is quite good person for his country, and we are expecting new changes in the country. Let's see what's going on, and let's see, maybe he will be the person who can run the problems with debt in Argentina.
The new vision, yeah. As you mentioned, cryptocurrencies, what is happening exactly between Binance and the US market? And what should crypto investors beware of?
The crypto right now is quite high. I think we saw a good bull run last couple months, and right now the correction can happen. We still on the market, which is suffering from liquidity cash outs. Fed this year already took from the market more than $1 trillion. And we need to understand that the liquidity problems are quite high, the rates are quite high, and only crypto captains or crypto tycoons are positive about crypto, because not too many additional money goes to crypto market, because crypto is like a pipeline. There is there's no new injections, you will not get proper growth. Right now the liquidity is tough, and I don't expect like many positive analytics saying that crypto will start booming, start running, start growing. Not now. When we will see the position in Fed scenario that they will need to support the markets, to give the markets a new liquidity, here is the crypto positive happenings. Right now, I'm not expecting that Bitcoin or Ethereum or other currencies will grow them. Yeah. Not, and there is a problems with legal side. Legal side, everybody want to control. US want to control, European Union want to control, all services want to control, Chinese want to control, Russians want to control. Everybody want to control the crypto.
But this is the main idea of crypto. There is no controlling from the
yeah, but the happenings is there. People should understand that they will not be able to control this completely, or they will kill the market, or they will control that. I think this will happen.
Okay, thank you. One of the last questions, how does China's economic development and their huge participation in African projects affect global investment markets?
China is a complicated situation right now. Everybody, trying to take something out from China. A lot of money came out from the markets. We can see the markets dropping third year. From 2021, Chinese market is down. Real estate market is tough. Evergrande bankrupt. A lot of Chinese banks are tough, and right now they are in a very difficult political situation. It's not very easy to manage that, for C and team. And they, of course, they have won the challenge with their competitors, but still there is a lot of problems with population. Next 30 years, half of the population will be lost in China. It's a huge problem. I don't know how they want to solve that. Of course, they have a very good and quite new infrastructure, which will help them to survive in this world and to run the economy. The economy is growing, but not so fast as expected. And I'm not sure that right now is a big opportunities on Chinese market. Of course, the prices are quite reasonable, but I am not expecting that the Chinese market will start grow without the whole world. We need to see the correction in Europe. We need to see a correction in States. When it will be done, then I think China can start growing first. They came first, and first they can go out from the water. But what we can see right now in the US after the negotiations with Biden and Xi, so there is a lot of problems which were raised. Of course, they talked quite softly, and they said that they will be cooperating, they will be trying to solve all the raised questions right now. But I think it's not so easy, you know, it's not so positive and light.
Okay, that's interesting. So now we have reached the final stage of our discussion. Let's talk about CRESCO Absolute Return Fund. Which sectors or types of assets are currently most attractive to CARF? What positions do you take? And continuing of the question, I know that's too long, but what results are you demonstrating in long-term investment goals?
You know, we are right now quite positive about commodities. Oil and gold market, we have everything in portfolio because still inflation is there, you know, and we expect that inflation will not be beaten quite fast as the market expect. That's why we are positive in commodity sector. Also, we are having a big portfolio of stocks right now in fund from the different sectors of S&P 500, because a lot of companies, you know, are very down. Only 20 companies out of the list right now is feeling good. All other are completely broken, and there is a potential actually for the market. The actual market is in deep correction. If you will take out 20 stocks from the index, you will see what is going on really with other stocks. So we are trying to catch a big fish in good water for that, you know. Also, we are looking for some good M&A deals, which we are expecting on the market. A lot of companies are quite cheap, and M&A right now is ruling the market. We don't expect too many IPOs. We are expecting a lot of merging acquisitions on the market. So this is our aim. We are looking for some opportunities, companies in biopharma sector, in retail sector, in online sector. A lot of companies will be merged, and we are expecting that, and we are looking for these names.
That's very interesting, Andrey. Thank you very much for your informative and valuable thoughts. I think we should arrange more meetings like this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Valerie. Have a good day, and see you soon. See you soon.